Okay.
What's up,
Yeah, we'll
guys?
talk about that too. If you want to?
Well,
It's kind of a pre-new belt day if you want to talk about it that way.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cream always rises to the top. Oh yeah.
Now I just got to get the side plates.
Okay.
There you
One
go.
thing at a time. One thing at a time.
I mean, you can't
The
have
new
everything.
side
Where'd you,
plates on the
you
side
can't have
plates on the
everything.
new
Where would you put it?
AEW.
No.
Oh yeah,
Do
those are
what?
terrible. I said,
Those are
you can't have it. You can't have everything. Where would you put it?
Oh
True.
my.
Right? I got something for you, Andy, in the show chat.
Okay.
That's not letting me do it. Gosh. There it goes. I shared it with Mark
I'm ready.
instead of the show chat. Dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
Now it's in the show chat.
That's good. That's great. All right.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my.
You sound like that guy from Star Trek.
That's what I was trying to sound like. Mr. Sulu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sulu.
Oh my.
Oh, I did a new picture I could share to the I did earlier today. I could share in the show chat.
You did a nude picture? I don't want to see it.
New.
Oh, new picture.
New,
Okay.
not new.
Okay. Okay.
New.
Was
Here
it
we
the
go.
cowboy one?
Family friendly.
There we go.
Friendly.
See how you guys like that one.
Oh, jeez. Looks
I
a
had
little
no
pale
idea he
there.
was Scottish. I mean,
It's not Scottish, it's crap.
Right.
Right.
Send what to me?
Oh man.
do what? What are you talking about?
Tourette's. He's got Tourette's.
I do.
Okay.
I have major Tourette's.
Okay.
Happens to the best of us, you know.
Yeah, you Tourette's is like a verbal rash. You just break out in words.
Have you ever been around somebody that has that?
No.
I'm not making
not
fun
in
of
person.
it.
Not in
but
person, no. It can be funny sometimes, but no, it's not.
It is, but to a point, I feel bad for people. But you know,
Oh, I do too. I do too.
But I do like people who make light of it. You know, that have it, that make jokes of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because you know they experience it every day of their life.
Well, if you can't fix it, at least make something of it. I guess you could take it out from being a disability and turn it into strength.
Yeah.
Humor is the only.
You ever heard of Josh Blue, the comedian?
Mm-hmm.
He's got the muscular dystrophy, and he jokes about it. I mean, that's his act. He says, yeah, he's got a lot of muscular issues, but he's hilarious. You gotta watch him.
Humor's the one thing that's got me through my disability. You know, just you got to be able to laugh about it. You got to.
Yeah,
you got to.
Yeah, you got to laugh. You got to laugh.
Yeah. You got to adjust, but part of the adjusting is, having a sense of humor about it and just going on,
Yeah.
I said laugh, damn it.
When my mother told me when I was born deaf, I said, "What?" She goes, "You were born deaf." I said, "What?"
What? What? Like,
I couldn't hear you. I was born deaf.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Couldn't hear you. I was born deaf.
What? Sorry.
Exactly.
It's funny the first couple times, but when they keep doing it at the wrestling events, it just gets
they do it with other people, other guys.
Quick.
Yeah.
It just
you should have seen
annoying.
the old man at Walmart today when I stopped there after work to buy the C4s, the WWE ones. I grabbed like 6 of them at one time. He goes, "You gonna drink that all in one night?" I said, "Yep."
Laughing at. I know. We're laughing at Ben.
What's up, Unique?
It is showtime.
Hey, it's the Crying Wrestling Fan. Dave Wills is featured on memes on social media, YouTube, Tosh.0, and all over the internet. And let me tell you right now, I love the Spanning the Globe podcast. Listen to every episode that drops because it's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's staring at me, Jerry.
Good evening, everybody. This Thursday night. That means we're spanning the globe tonight. We appreciate you joining us tonight. I'm Mark Baggert, your host. Joining me tonight, to my left, your right, is Mr. Andy B.
Everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And underneath me there is Mr. Grandpa Walker.
Good evening, everybody. Stay off my lawn.
One of the admins of Championship Belt Brothers. By the way, Andy's group is Love Those Wrestling Belts, so he is the founder and CEO. And next to Ben is Mr. Richard Ward, a.k.a. the Warden.
What is up, everybody?
And I love that belt you have on your shoulder. We will talking about the reason you have that belt here shortly. But I want to welcome everybody to the show. And if you're watching us on Facebook, be sure you click the like button. And also click the like, share, and subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube. And this show is made possible by our sponsors, Marked Leather, Championship Belt Leather, and by Unique Championship Belts. And not really a sponsor, but I like to plug my daughter's work. Ashley's Southern Design. She's made some really nice custom wrestling shirts for us guys and some of you viewers out there.
She does great work, everybody.
She's
great
on
work.
Facebook, so be sure you look her up. And if you're watching us on YouTube, also that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast. Be sure you give them a look at. They're on Apple Podcasts and on Linktree. So be sure you check those guys out.
Yeah,
they make it possible. They make it possible for us to afford the StreamYard subscription to be able to come at you on YouTube as well as Facebook. So
2 great guys, everybody.
Yep, Landon and Jake.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate their partnership. So let's take a look. See who we got watching the show tonight. Mr. Kirk Hall.
Hey,
wow, Kirk, you're always the number one guy.
He's always there to say hello.
First one, man. Every
He's
week.
the early bird. He's got the worm every week.
I just want to thank Kirk for being first doing that. That's so cool. Thank you, Kirk. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kirk.
Yes.
And not to be outdone, there's Gianni Martello.
What's up,
Hey,
Gianni?
What's up, dude?
If you're watching us on Facebook, don't be one of these. And I know who this is, but be sure you click on the StreamYard link and click on the part that allows your name to pop up on the screen. That way you're not one of several Facebook users we're going to be seeing you throughout the night commenting. We like to know who's commenting and give them a proper shout out. By the way, that is Rob Collins. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Shout out to Unique Spirit watching us also.
Oh, Unique's
Happy
watching
Thursday.
us. Cool.
Hey, Unique.
I don't know who that one is, but hello.
Hello.
Thanks for watching. Greetings from planet Earth. Wish you were here.
Hey, Scott.
Nanu.
Yeah.
What's up, Scott?
Which is that Scott too?
I
Ethan
don't know.
Thompson.
What's
Good
up,
evening.
Ethan?
There's Gianni again. Q. Isn't he on
Q?
James Bond? He's one that makes cool toys for James Bond.
Q's a ball during pool, Johnny. But
What's up, Jason Davis?
Rick Hernandez. Thank you for watching.
hey, Ricky.
Chris
Hey,
Brains,
Ricky.
one of our.
Christopher, how you doing, buddy?
Hey,
We're doing
Chris.
fine. Hope you're doing well as well. There's
Hey.
Ashley Southern Designs right there. Hi, Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah,
This is my
How you doing,
my
Ashley?
firstborn. My
How's it
firstborn
going?
child. My grandson is a little under the weather. He's got strep throat and has
Aw.
burning fever. So,
Oh
Hang
man,
in
shout
there,
out to
Rylan.
Rylan.
so if Rylan's watching,
Hang on,
hello,
bud.
Rylan. Hope you feel better.
Get better soon, bud.
We're chopped liver, but Ben's never won his book.
Ichiban.
Yo.
Number one.
Hello, AD Terry. Thank you for watching tonight.
What
What's
up,
up,
baby?
Oh, he's working out while he's watching this. We're giving some motivation. I should play some
man.
Rocky music, but I'll
Mhm.
get in trouble for that. So
AD, I dig that stash, bro. I dig that stash.
I missed that. I didn't see that. Platinum's
What's up,
watching.
Platinum?
Hello, Platinum.
Hey,
Yeah, he's got
Platinum,
that
good evening.
that Cody stash.
Jeff Kakaki.
What's up,
Hey,
Jeff?
Jeff.
We've got a lot of Facebook users watching tonight.
Sure do.
That's unique. Awesome.
Okay.
Hey, Unique.
Mike Nunley. That's a new viewer. I don't recognize that name, but hey, thank you for watching.
What's up, Mike?
Welcome,
Tune in
Mike.
every week.
Welcome.
Happy Thursday. Thank you very much.
Also unique.
Okay. Hopefully nothing's cracking. I'm getting older up in years, and I don't want anything cracking. So
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
need
we
anything
don't
cracking.
want anything cracking at our age.
all right.
Mm.
So
Especially
as
Grandpa.
yeah, especially Grandpa. So as we do every week, we always show a belt of the week, and this one's I've showed before. I'm gonna get this ready here, but I like this belt so much. It's not my favorite, but I really like it. That I felt like showing it off again. I get a lot of comments on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show it off right now. So let's go with the belt of the week. And here it is. The whoops, the comment there. Okay, hi, Alan. Okay, this is the NWA Television Championship. It is an oxblood leather. These plates were made by Mayon Championship belts, Mayon belts. I've got two of these. I got this one on oxblood. I got another one on red. I mean, I'm sorry, on black with the red backing. This has black backing, and I've got this one is different. I got the same side plates, but the side plates are on opposite sides.
What's up, Tyler?
And there's some of the edge tooling I put on this. This is my leather. I think it turned out very well. I'm very happy with it. There's your snap box over here. We'll go back over here. I didn't get a logo plate, so that panel there is blank. I'm not a big logo plate.
Especially when it wasn't on the original belt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Real nice etching he did on this belt. And I ordered this one from him because he made the one I had before, and I wanted them to match exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There's your
One of
NBC
my
and
all-time
ABC side
favorites.
plates. Yeah, this is a staple of any collection, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got a collection. You've got to have this belt.
And I
That
put
one in the 10 pounds of gold at least.
the NWA
That's
stamp
favorite.
there. And I tooled this one exactly like I did the other one as well. So yeah, let me lean down here so I can flip over the back. I got the telephoto lens so I didn't have to bend over all the time. Now this piece of leather here had a little dimple in the back of it, so the backing kind of shows that right there. There's a little scratch in the back of that, but it doesn't show, so it's no big deal.
Still looks great.
Thank you. Nice smooth backing, if I do say so myself.
He looks marvelous.
Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth. Look how that formed around the male snaps there. I really
Mhm.
like that part.
That is really good.
This is all Tandy leather.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, CJ?
And there you have it, the NWA Television Championship.
Marvelous, I tell you,
Oh.
marvelous. Don't film the camera.
So let me get rid of that. Kick him out of the studio. Yeah, brought Belt Cam back tonight.
Don't get him live.
Okay. Also, I have a couple of belts for sale. They're identical, actually. I have the, speaking of 10 pounds of gold, I have this one here. I'll show a picture of it here in a minute. These plates, let me go full screen on this.
Good to know, CJ.
I'll get back to the comments in a minute. This is the NWA 10 pounds of gold. This is an HD belt. It's 4 millimeters 4mm plates. They don't look like it only because the etching is so deep. They almost look 2mm. And these are by Dream Championship belts. Here's your grommets over here. Your Mexico and Japan flags. And over here, I put my maker's mark over here. This is my leather. It's the laced leather strap. On this other side over here, we have Australia and Canada. These are just like they are on the Figures Inc. belt, the same flags.
Nice, man.
Female snaps here.
Very, very nice.
Here's the backing, of course. Got the backing. Now, this belt here I'm selling. They're brand new plates. I mean, he shipped them to me. I got 2 sets of these. I got one over here that's almost laced. It's not quite laced yet. And I'm selling these for $375 each, shipped. That lacing right there, isn't it nice? I got some carpet fuzz on it. Get that off there. But I'm selling. They're brand new plates on brand new leather. Just finished this one last week, and I got the other one almost finished. It'll be done hopefully this weekend. I'm selling for $375 shipped. So I had them in the. Here's the other one. Here's the other one, and it's not done yet. I got this part right here. It's right here to finish the lacing. Here's the lace right here. It's identical. So if you want one of these, send me a PM. They will be in the sales post tomorrow.
There you go.
I did have a guy that told me he wanted that one, the one that's finished. He gave me his address and everything. He gave my my pay app information. He ghosted me. So, glad to hear that. Glad to hear. He had 102 temperature this morning.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that deal. Not mine in particular, but it's an example of what not to do when you're dealing on a belt. Okay. Yeah, I know some people have trouble with the StreamYard link. Appreciate that, Chris. I had to give you.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Always, thank you.
Now, Johnny, you get mad at us when we give you all those. So. AD, I actually had that video queued up.
He's got it.
I got 2 videos. I'll queue those up in the second hour. So
just check out
You
the guy
gotta
behind
stay
you.
here.
He's working
You gotta
I don't know
stay
what's
here.
up with that, but I had somebody else, Randall Angel, asked for this as well. So
Stay tuned. We got something special.
yeah, I'm not going to sing, but I'll show you a video of me singing with the steaks cooked behind me. And
And if I sing, everybody starts running and holding their ears.
well, I'm going to say the Dome Globe.
I'm a good rapper at Christmas time.
Yeah,
The IWGP V4.
there you go. I knew he was going to say that one.
Totally agree with that.
Actually, I thought the V3 was your favorite, maybe the V2.
The V3 is my favorite, but I didn't say it was the best looking one.
Oh, okay, I got you.
The
he
V4.
adores
is
the raid. He adores the raid belt, though, don't you, Ben?
Oh yeah.
The raid. Yeah.
Raid.
Platinum, speak for yourself.
What's up, Platinum?
Oh, Tyler?
Hey, Tyler.
Knocking people up since 1996 with that accent.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Yep, he's drooling. We can officially start the show now. Well, we haven't heard from Nor yet.
Yeah, we're waiting on
Not
Nor.
yet. He will be here soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Howdy. No, Ethan, they're stuck in Memphis. They were supposed to be delivered today, which actually today is the day they were supposed to. That was their deadline to have them finished and be shipped. They did ship them to me last week, and they got to Memphis, and they're delayed. I don't know what happened in Memphis.
Well, Mark, it's like the song says, maybe it was Memphis.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Memphis, yes. And Memphis they shipped them FedEx.
Yeah.
And
Snow.
Memphis is the headquarters of FedEx. So I
Yep.
don't know what's going on. Maybe they like them so much they want to keep them.
Yeah.
You
But
never
they
know.
are stateside.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the country.
And
Maybe
I'm
Jerry.
gonna go pick up some leather this weekend. As a matter of fact, I started the strap before this happened with the side plates, and I'm not happy with the strap. I'm gonna recut it. So
Right? That does look
Okay.
good, Rob. That
I
ox
agree with
blood
you, Rob.
is
And you're Rob, the red, the light red is actually the original color, but over time with the alcohol spilled on it, the sweat, the wear and tear, it turned out looking like ox blood. So that's why I always like that.
The essence of wrestlers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Jason Davis. Facebook user. Oh, game drooling again.
You're gonna run out of drool.
He gets a card from the Kleenex company every year, Christmas. Thank you for being a stockholder. Yeah.
Might have to get him a CBB bib.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, Kirk.
We appreciate it, Kirk.
Yeah, we appreciate
it. You guys are too much. Appreciate you, Kirk.
Yeah.
Always there every week. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Always first.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Randall has good taste. I'll leave that up to you. Oh, Max.
Hey, Max, how's it going?
How you
What's
doing,
up,
buddy?
Max?
Good
Max
evening.
does great leather work as well, and belt
He does
work.
great work.
Yes.
We were just talking about him, right?
We were
Yeah.
just talking about him.
Yeah.
Those straps look great, Max. Those
Yeah,
straps
good
look
job.
great.
Him and Antonio Mendoza
Yeah,
both.
Yes,
Antonio,
yes,
too.
exactly.
Wow,
Those guys are knocking that strap out of the park, man.
Yes.
What's up,
They
Stephen
sure-
Hammer?
You know what's
Steven.
funny about that, Stephen? We got really, really cold temperatures here in Oklahoma, and northeastern Oklahoma got snow. But down in Shreveport, Louisiana, where Lane lives, he got snow. I didn't get a drop here. We get a flake.
Wow.
Lane got snow?
Yeah, Lane got snow, and
Wow.
parts of Mississippi got snow.
Hmm.
But Oklahoma, Southwest Oklahoma, nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Bupkis. Yeah.
Bupkis.
Bupkis, yeah. That's a word. I actually said that by accident. I thought as soon as I said it, but I'm not beefing with him anymore. I'm done with that.
New year, new us.
Whatever-
New year, everything's great.
That's right. Whatever he wants to do is up to him. But he did compliment my leather the other day, and I appreciated that. So I'm done with
New
the beef
year, new
as
start.
far as he's concerned. Now Guido, this is a different story, but we'll see.
That's a different story, yes.
Yeah. By the way, Guido reached out to one of our viewers, by the way. I won't name the viewer. If he wants to name himself, he can. He took issue with some of the comments that were aimed toward him. Not our comments. I'm sure he did, but he didn't reach out to us. But he's reached out to some of our viewers to ask them to point out where he had lied about some things. And our advice to that viewer was do not respond to him.
Yeah.
So,
But thank you for watching, Guido.
yeah, thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
We appreciate the view.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, Gian, you always say that. But I'm still married.
Mark, I didn't know you used goat leather.
I hadn't heard that. Yeah, goat leather. Yeah, it's bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. By the way, never mind. I'm gonna say it. This NWO TV is not for sale, so don't even bother asking.
That's right.
That's
Minus
the new
30
quarter
out
of the
there,
hobby.
Chicago. Konnichiwa, Grandpa. Boy, we're getting a lot of comments tonight. We appreciate that.
Konnichiwa.
30.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Which Michigan, Chicago, they're out there by the Great Lakes, so they get a lot of that lake effect snow.
Lake effect. Yeah.
Let me look at my list here. What we got to talk about? We got a lot to talk about tonight. It's gonna
Tyler
be
says
real.
he's number one.
So I got those 2 Dome Globes for sale. Please take them off my hands because I don't need them.
Please take my wife, please.
Ben brought up to our attention before the show started that Fanatics has a coupon code for the WWE shop for what, 30% off?
30% off.
Let me see if I can copy that. Can somebody copy that and put it in the comments so somebody can see that? And as soon as Richard heard it, he was out the door. He went to go order a belt. So.
Richard was running like Forrest Gump. He was like, "Boom, out of here!"
He was going faster than Guido on a call or a referral. So
Andy, you muted, bud.
okay,
Sorry
well,
about that.
you sounded yourself. So.
He left so quick he couldn't get back in the show.
Right.
Dude, I went full on.
I deleted the link to the show, and he messaged me saying I can't get back in. So,
I was banging on the camera. Let me in.
Yeah.
Let me in.
yeah.
Open the door.
He was getting a
Open the
timeout.
door.
Brian Allen. Brian, I want to get you on the show soon. Okay, let's work on that. Let's get you on the show.
Yeah, Brian.
Have your people talk to our people.
Yeah,
we
won't have to say a word. We'll let him do all the talking.
We got to.
We won't have to say a word. We'll just let him do all the talking.
Yeah.
I got the coupon code right.
Hey, we can always put up a disclaimer, guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's number one, Tyler, but I see what you're saying.
Here's the coupon code. I put it in the YouTube chat.
Okay.
Right. As a matter of fact, I'll put them in all the chats. How about that?
That's one of the best.
There's right there. Look at the YouTube chat or screenshot this. But it's
Fanatics, guys.
It's not WWE Shop. It's Fanatics.
It's Fanatics.
That picture right there, that's the guy, his favorite belt's the NWA Dome Globe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe that code is only for today. So
yeah,
jump on it. It's a 30%
take advantage of it now. That's one of the best coupons you can get.
I can confirm it works because I ordered, and Richard and I both ordered the new World Heavyweight title.
And I used it in the past.
Yep.
Yep.
It is a legit code.
Well,
also,
Ricky, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you're a member in CBB, a member posted that code as a post, so it's also in there too.
Awesome. Okay.
There you go.
If you're not a member of Championship Belt Brothers or love those wrestling belts or Wide World of Belts, be sure you join.
Mm-hmm.
If I do say so myself, I think these are the three groups that are safe havens for collectors. We don't put up any drama.
Mm-hmm.
We don't put up with crap. But if you're not members already, join, please. And by the way, Ricky, we've been able to confirm it was an athletic supporter. So
yeah. Yep.
We can talk about that. I didn't plan on it, but we can talk about that. What do you think about the new TNA belts?
Talk about that.
I like the designs. TNA is always steered away from the cookie cutter designs.
Yes.
And have always done their own designs, going all the way back to the Wildcat, going all the way back to the what's the other company?
Impact.
You had the TNA Wildcat and then the
Midwestern.
Yeah. Midwest.
Mm-hmm. Midwest. Yes.
They've always gone away from the typical design. Now the Midwest kind of favors the big gold in a certain aspect, but it doesn't. But for the most part, I mean, they use the Dome Globe. I don't know why. They have always steered away from the typical designs. Oh man, oh my stomach. So yeah, I like the new designs.
I do too.
I do too.
They're not crazy. They're not crazy out there with it. It's nice. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, they're very nice belts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a TNA fan.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but the guy who actually did the artwork was Hellfire Designs.
Yeah.
He did the artwork for them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, he started out doing it on the 2K games, the WWE games, and everybody was asking him to make a belt for the game, and then he just ran with it.
BA got all excited there for a minute.
LBA, come on now.
Yeah.
I got 2 inches from the ground.
Oh man.
I got 10 inches starting at the spleen. Yeah, there you
go. We're here all night.
Your inbox is going to be busy tonight, Chris.
You're right.
Okay.
He's got a lifetime.
He's watching.
Got a life. Go ahead. Guido's got a lifetime pass to Golden Corral, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had actually are not going to. We talked about not talking about him tonight, but he did reach out to one of our viewers, and the viewer ignored him.
Yeah. You're free to be sensible about your comments, be respectful. We enjoy the interaction, but for him to go and target people because they made a comment on our show, he's watching. Hi, Guido.
Yeah. Hey, Guido.
Enjoy the show. this is all you're going to get out of us as far as what you looking for. You had your opportunity. You squandered it.
2024.
That's it.
Your old news, bud.
He was invited.
Have a good one.
He didn't reply. Bye.
He had it. He had a shot.
He had his chance.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or the guy that didn't send me that payment just messaged me. So
Okay.
he's been under the weather.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. That.
I was a little worried about that for a minute. So
yeah, I don't hate those TNA belts. Yeah, I don't hate them at all. I like Ben says, I like they stirred away from the cookie cutter and did something totally different than AEW, WWE, and all those other brands out there.
Well, they're more traditional looking belts. Is what I was trying to say earlier. More traditional.
What's up, Antonio? Oh, did you guys see House of Glory is actually selling a replica now of the world title?
Okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of sketchy with the guy that's involved with that.
That's what I was looking at too.
Boy, BA, you got a way with words tonight.
Yeah,
I do. I'm not a big TNA fan, but I do like their belts. They are very nice. And like I said, it's a touch of the classic design and a touch of the current stuff. It's just a mixture of both. They embrace both.
Yeah. Yeah. And TNA don't have to. They don't have to throw all gold on their belts.
Right.
You know, the last generation they used a lot of nickel or silver plated belts, and they still came out looking good. I mean, you know, I've never had a problem with any TNA.
Yeah, when Ben saw those new TNA belts came out, he actually smiled.
He got a little pale too.
Yeah,
he got a little pale. Felt all cuddly.
Yeah, got a little older there.
And I forgot to put the picture up of this belt. This is a picture of the belt. Ashley did that picture for me. That's not a desk at my house. That's a background she used for me. But that's what it looks like sitting on the table.
Hey Ben, is that your twin brother?
Mm-hmm.
That's his twin brother Sven.
That's Neb. That's Neb.
That's
Neb.
Uncle.
Oh,
that's
Neb.
Uncle Walker. That's Uncle Walker.
Uncle Walker.
Uncle Walker. Not to be confused with Sister Walker.
Yeah. I'm not sure who this is, but to hit me up, I'll help you out. I think I posted a video in my leather page of me doing some lacing.
And Antonio's done some great videos showing how he does his.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he built a pony. They call it a pony,
Mhm.
stitching pony. He built one that holds a whole belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was watching that video the other night.
I need to build one.
Everybody needs to check that out.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Somebody was supposed to have bought this, and I never heard from him today, and so I assumed he backed out. But he just messaged me saying he was under the weather today, so he's going to buy it. But I still have the other one that's going to be laced by the end of the weekend.
Did you see that stamp that Antonio has? That big ass stamp?
Yeah.
With the press?
Yeah.
Wow.
He does great, especially with that new heavyweight championship strap. He does. I mean, I couldn't begin to tool like that. I don't have that kind of talent.
He does.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. And he, you know, what we did was with him in CBB is I just authorized him so his videos can come right on. He don't have to wait for approval. So check him out, man.
Mendoza Craft.
Mendoza Craft.
There you go.
He also has his own podcast, or he's one of the Ghost Milk Diaries.
And they give out free milk while you're there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's ice cold.
Free milk.
Yeah.
2%.
Room service free.
So anyway, but thanks for watching, Antonio. If you have the new World Heavyweight Championship and want to get it re-leathered on real leather with the same tooling and the stitching, Antonio's your guy.
Yes, man.
He's not a sponsor of the show, but I would highly recommend him or Max McGall's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I keep forgetting Max does that because I see Antonio's more often. But well, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Is that Antonio?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for
I'll
watching
tell
the
you
show.
what, I seen the strap in brown too, and either in black or brown, it looks good.
There's nothing wrong with the brown strap. It's kind of got that old West type feel to it. It's really good with some belts. It's perfect for some belts.
It's got that saddle brown classic look.
Yeah. But yeah, Ben and Richard both ordered that new heavyweight championship using that coupon code. So
yeah, so that
like
code
right
is
after
valid.
each other.
click
Boom, boom.
the StreamYard link, would you? I'd do it for your show.
Who is Uncle Walker?
Help a brother out, would you?
Grandpa.
Uncle Walker's your twin brother.
Right. No, that's my son.
Okay, well, I got to cross out since that guy got back with me. I got to cross out that part, but I will go ahead and bring this up because this has happened to me before. Not just with selling a belt, but when I get somebody interested in doing leather work that wants to do leather work for them. If you make a deal on a belt or on a re-leather service or some type of belt service, and you decide you want to back out, let the other party know.
Yeah.
Don't just not get back to them if you're not, because especially if it's selling a belt, because most people won't hold a belt. But if you're saying you're going to pay at the end of the day, and they're getting people inquiring, hey, I might want to buy that belt, let them know so they know to move on, because they're missing out on a possible purchase if you're not going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't kick at the tires if you're not going to buy it.
Yeah, that's what this guy thought did to me, but he got back with me tonight, and I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to send my Cash App link back because I deleted it after he ghosted me, or I thought he ghosted me.
As somebody that's sold hundreds, maybe thousands of belts, it's happened to me way too common and way too frequently. It's a courtesy. Have a common courtesy. If you're not interested in the belt or you change your mind, let that person know.
Right.
Just don't leave us hanging.
Right.
And I got to the point I started requiring people to pay me a deposit. And that's just so I know that you're going to be dedicated to purchasing it, and I give you a time frame to pay it off.
There you go. It's better, Antonio, by the way.
A lot of I've had that happen quite frequently, that somebody will act like they want to buy the belt and turn around and I don't hear anything. I quit doing holds on belts unless you pay me a deposit. I've had 2 people default on their deposit because they just disappeared. I'm like, okay, well, you lost out on your $50 because don't come back 6 months from now asking me, that belt's probably gone.
Yeah. We have like different categories of people in the belt hobby. You have your tire kickers, you have your low ballers, and you have those guys. I don't know what you call those guys.
You have those ones. Let me check with my wife first.
Yeah. Or I'll get back with you. I mean, I get that a lot. I'll get back with you.
I like when they say, I talked to my wife and she said it wouldn't be a good idea to get it.
Yeah. And another thing, and this happened this week. It's happened before, but it's happened this week, and I think it happened. It usually happens with makers, but I think it happened to a collector who sold a couple of belts to a guy, shipped in the belts, and never got paid.
Yep.
Don't do that. If you sell a belt to somebody, get your money first and then ship the belt.
Yeah.
The belt hobby is not going to give you sympathy or empathy.
No.
What they're going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to roast you for that.
Yeah.
You're going to get roasted, and you can get mad all you want, but you put yourself in that predicament, because then now you want to come into all the groups and you want to state your case and you want to talk about what happened to you, but you caused the issue.
Yeah. I love this one.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Here's another. It just irritates the crap out of me. I get PMs from people saying, "I'd like to buy that belt, but I don't have the money." Okay, yeah, and
okay, right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's a douche move.
Can I pay you on Friday if the belt's here?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull it off the sale. I got burned so many times with that, I had to stop.
Everybody's a comedian tonight.
I like that. I like that.
He kicked the hell out of my tires.
Right.
Oh man, thanks for that, AD. I appreciate it. I hope that side plate stayed together this time.
Right.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ben. Go ahead. Continue.
No, well, yeah, it's just for some reason we have a lot of that, and some people I don't think are thinking that they're doing anything wrong. But if people speak out on it, now you understand that it's not acceptable to a lot of people to use those type of tactics. If you don't have the money for it, wait till you have the money for it, or talk to that person. And like I said, I'll take a deposit because then I know you will. Like I said, I've only had two people default on their deposit. Most of the time, somebody will pay that deposit and then they'll come back a few days later or a week later and pay it off. I don't have no problem with doing that. Not everybody operates that way.
Some people I even did a payment plan for.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they were steady, I wouldn't mind doing it.
I've done it a couple of times. I don't like doing it, but I have done it.
Right.
It's usually people I know.
It's people you know, right?
Yeah.
I've slowed down on selling belts, but I may pick up an order or two here and there, or point people to the right direction, to a maker, refer them to a maker. I'm not much of a middleman anymore, but I don't have any problem saying, hey, such and such is a good maker. I'll help you coordinate with that maker.
No, Nora's not here yet.
No, Nora's not here yet.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of worried, man. We might have to put an APB out on him.
I've got the video ready too, by the way. Thank you, Marshall. I've heard that guy's name before.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
What's up, Marshall?
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Join the Wide World of Belts Facebook group, the Championship Belt Brothers Facebook groups, and the Love Those Wrestling Belt Facebook groups. You'll
welcome, man.
You get a lot
Thank
out
you
of
for watching.
Yes. Always love new viewers. Always love having new viewers.
Always.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Click like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. So, and share the groups with people
Please.
you know that are into this stuff. Another thing we were talking about before the show, because we were talking about some of our pet peeves of belt trading or belt selling, and this happened to me the other day. There's actually two things. We didn't talk about this before the show, but if there's a belt sales post, like I put a post in a maker's Facebook group, it was these belts actually, because it was his work. Don't comment on the belt sales post unless you intend to purchase. Those comments don't help anything. That I'm trying to sell a belt and collect money for my work and to get the maker of the plates paid. You're commenting on I'm interested doesn't do any good. If you're interested, message me. And nobody's messaged me that said they were interested. So don't do that. It's a douche move, and it doesn't really do anything. Another thing that these other guys like or don't like is when you like the post. That doesn't bother me so much, but it offends them somehow.
Well, it just leads, if you get a bunch of likes, it just leads you to believe that, hey, I got this sold. Somebody's really interested, and then nothing happens.
Yeah. Kind of get your hopes up.
Right.
Yeah.
Send that. I've always said when I post a for sale post, like I'll see a thread go, 12, 13, 14 comments deep. Why don't you guys PM each other and do that negotiation or that sale or whatever that way? Say, hey, PM me. That's a great comment right there, and then you guys can take it to the side and not have this full-on conversation about negotiating about a belt. Take it to PM each other.
Right. Right. But yeah, I had that happen in that post. I had another guy that asked me, and I put my price on there, $375 shipped. The guy, a guy commented, didn't message me, commented, said, "Are you interested in any trades?" Yeah, unless trades are mentioned in the post, assume there's not going to be a trade entertained. If typically people that are interested in trades will tell you, I'm interested in trading for this belt or that belt, or I'm interested in trading for what tell me what you have to trade, and I will consider it. But unless they mention trade, it's for sale.
It's for sale, right?
And I don't see any of the viewers that have commented tonight that have done this. None of those have done. The people I saw do this are new guys, or guys I've never heard of before.
We see a lot of that in the action figures, the figure groups. That happens like every post.
Yeah.
You want to trade? You want to trade? That doesn't say trade in there. It says $250 or best offer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say or for trade. If it say for trade,
yeah,
then it's open. That's open to that. But no, a lot of guys assume that every belt post is for trade, and a lot of people are just trying to sell, sell that stuff off.
When you're doing a trade, get references. Do your homework.
Yes.
I've been burned off. I've been burned on 3 trades. 3
goods and services guys.
3.
Also,
I've only done like 5 or 6 trades, so I'm at a 50% clip on. I always say somebody's gonna come out on the low side of a trade,
right?
And it's just happened to me. I've had 2 of them that they stole my belts because I didn't do a exactly. I didn't do my reference checks, and it was years ago. I got one guy in Florida that he was. I was trading him an AEW for a Universal.
I love this.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I love this.
Yeah, it's a simple enough trade right there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'll trade you cash.
Yeah.
I want my $2.
Right.
$2.
$2.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you. I think.
Unique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Unique.
Okay, that's our sponsor. Watching Unique.
Yeah. Glad you're watching Unique.
He made a WCCW heavyweight for me. Well, not for me, but somebody, Jerome, that we had on the show that one time, that he bought that one off of me. I don't know who made that belt, but I did the leather on it. He was so happy with it. He's been telling people about this belt, and I'm getting a lot of people messaging me say, "Hey, I want that belt." So I ordered a set of WCCW plates from Unique, and I put them on my leather and sold it to the guy. He just picked it up yesterday. It was delivered yesterday. He loves it. So Unique,
nice.
It was a hit.
He does nice work.
Yeah, and I may order another one for myself because I'm out of one right now. I wish I hadn't sold that one to Jerome. But,
I might buy one myself if I get my other 2 belts.
Yeah. Thanks, elderly woman.
No, he's saying thanks. Ew.
Ew.
That was the elderly
Thanks,
woman.
Ew.
Okay.
No, it stands for enormous woman.
Okay, that's right.
Oh my.
No, Tyler, that's next week. Actually, that's next week.
You hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah,
guys. Not
Keep
that
going back
there's
to that.
anything wrong with enormous women. I love Bigfoot women.
Oh my goodness, you've been around the hobby for a little while, then.
No,
Yeah. He tried to get me for PayPal, and I didn't bite.
Yeah.
And that was before I knew what was going on. I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. I want to go back to something somebody's. Oh, I don't know who this was. That it's a viewer that keeps wanting me to put up the this this picture, but I'm trying to think of what to say about this one. So if you put up a belt for sale and somebody asks you if he wants to trade, I said for sale.
Don't forget your coupons.
Rock on to Walmart.
Use the coupon code, stupid.
Give me the damn cart.
I can't do it anymore. That's gonna hurt my throat.
Right.
So that's for that viewer. I can't. I don't know if it's Platinum or who, but
Can I see your receipt, please?
Uh-oh. Did I miss him?
Hey, yeah, it is cold, man.
There
You gotta
he
stay warm,
is.
man.
we
Yep,
can officially
there
start
it
the
is.
show now. It's
All
Norm.
right.
Show is officially
Everything
started.
is okay
Yes.
now.
I feel
because
better.
Laura is with us.
We can continue.
The show is official now.
Ooh, okay.
Good evening,
Hey,
Nora.
Nor, the C4s are
Oh, good
on
day.
me.
Good day, man. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Good to
us.
see you, Nor.
Yeah, good. Good to see you're doing well. I got to the comment here. Mendoza was here for Gary also. Gary will be here next week. If you're a fan of Gary Sutton,
next week.
Actually, he asked to come on the show. I've been wanting to come on the show, but I didn't extend the invitation because I didn't think he'd accept. But he watched the show last week. And he said, "I'd like to come on and talk to you guys." So we were thrilled to death to have him come on this week.
I'm looking
the
forward
man
to
of many laughs and the man of many characters.
I want to say something here because he told me he wants to be asked a question or two by the tinfoil hat boy.
Oh man! You think the tinfoil guy is up to it?
Well, I asked him, but he's got himself an agent now.
Oh wow!
He went out and got himself an agent. His name's Bubba. So I don't know if he'll make an appearance or not. It's going to be a tough negotiation. I'm not sure if I can afford his price because the agent wants a lot of money.
I heard a 6-pack and a pack of smokes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Got to find Bubba.
Yeah, so we'll see if he'll make an appearance next week. But he's got an agent now, and so negotiating is going to be kind of tough. So be sure you check with Antonio Mendoza at Mendoza Craft. He's going to be having a super sale soon. So
nice.
Cheap plug there.
I think Spanning the Globe could get it done. We could book him.
Mm-hmm.
$2 cash.
Yeah, $2. Yeah,
$2.
Yeah. Also, something came up today. I saw, I actually saw it post, and then I saw somebody else post about it. But that A24 production company that was responsible for the Iron Claw movie, they are starting to release action figures of and this is for real. This is not a joke. They start releasing action figures for the characters in the movie, not the wrestlers they portray, but the actual characters as the actors. And here's the first one they've shown pictures of. Zac Efron is Kevin Von Erich.
So they're doing the other characters. I thought this was just.
Well, I don't know. I assume so, but I don't know.
But on the back of it, they got the other cast members on the back on the bottom.
Yes, there they are right there. That's the back of the package. Now I don't think these figures look so much like Zac Efron, but that's his picture right there.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it at the same time.
Yeah. Here's another.
But a nostalgia of the movie, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But not a personal favorite.
No.
Why they didn't release those in conjunction with the movie instead of after the movie's been out? The movie's been out.
Well, they do that with all the movies. They release the figures and everything before the movies.
If they make the Carrie figure, please make him taller because the actor is only like.
Right. Just
no worries,
you know what? Just get the Power Town figure and put that in there.
Yeah.
In that set.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting because he told me kind of what he wanted to talk about, and I think you're going to see some things about Gary that maybe a lot of us don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a good show. We're talking about what we're going to talk about. So, no, that's Sandman. That says his name is Bubba.
It's Bubba.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Bubba Ray Dudley.
Yeah. But I think we'll have a high viewership next week. And Gary already let the cat out of the bag. He posted it last week. Actually, day after the show, he posted it. So we're looking forward to that.
I'll buy that for $1. I love that line.
Yeah. And I'm still wanting to get Brian Allen on the show too. I'm gonna get him on the show.
Yeah.
I've been wanting.
We got to get.
I've actually wanted Gary to come on the show, but I haven't asked because he just really hasn't done many, if any, interviews, I guess you could say, or showed up on a podcast. He usually does his videos from his group, but he hit me up the day after the show and said, "Hey, I'd like to come on your show." And so I was like, yes, let's do that.
Awesome.
And he will shoot straight. He will shoot
hey,
straight.
It's an honor that will be your first podcast.
Yeah. Man. I was one of those guys when I first started Gary Sutton. I kind of bought into some of the talk about he's not such a good guy, this and that.
Yeah, the BS.
Yes. And I will say this: he is controversial. He admits to that. But if you get to know Gary, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad. He's a pretty good guy. He's entertaining. He's got a sense of humor.
He's a good
guy. Really good guy. And he'll reach out to me every so often. We have conversations about different things.
Tyler stole the words out of my mouth. He's a straight shooter.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Stay
now the one thing I have against him
Jermaine.
Well, the one thing I have against Gary Sutton is he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, but we'll let that go. We'll let that go. We'll let that go.
But Mark, you're a Cowboys fan.
I know, so we'll be civil.
I'm just,
stay away from that Sutton button, man. You'll be okay.
Yeah,
you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I know he's not everybody's cup of tea. I get that, but
yeah, we're good, Jermaine. I hope all is well with you, bud.
Where's Jermaine?
Oh yeah, he's in there.
Is this Jermaine right here?
Yep.
Okay, good guess. Thanks for watching, Jermaine.
Hey, Jermaine.
Hope you're doing well.
Good to have you aboard. Good to have you aboard, Jermaine.
Whatever.
Tyler's daughter loves Gary.
You should have Jermaine Floyd come on here.
We could do that.
That's a great idea.
If he wants to, we'd love to have him. Yeah.
Uncle Jermaine, Grandpa Ben.
Yeah. Fly goes fly.
The only one that's missing is cousin Vinny.
Right. Yeah.
Cousin
Now,
Vinny,
Ben, Jermaine can only come on as long as we hear the fire alarm in the background.
Right. What fire alarm? I don't hear it.
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
I'm hearing things.
Right now, I just heard it for so long. I don't hear it anymore.
But Corey Feldman, there's Kebby. Hadn't seen him. We hadn't seen him comment lately.
Kebby,
what's up, Kebby?
Yeah. How you doing?
Welcome back.
Man. Yeah, where you been, man? Somebody been holding you hostage? What's going on, man?
I heard he doesn't mean Michael Jackson.
Man, don't tell me Guido got a hold of Kebby.
I don't know.
Probably
hooked with a bolt.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, be careful. He'll screenshot it and go after people in the comment section.
Yeah. Sorry to say this, Chris, but I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, so I'm really rooting for the Bucks. So go Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be Jermaine. That's got to be Jermaine.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You know what?
Right.
You know what? I was told if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Hey, the only Big Al's I know is on South Park.
No.
Okay. I thought Big Al ran Arnold's on Happy Days. Big Al.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Al Del Vecchio.
I liked him. On there.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Happy Days was almost one of my all-time favorite shows.
Yeah, mine too.
Aha.
Ah.
So anyway, they released those figures for the Iron Claw, or at least the one right now, and then they just released one to kind of see how it would sell. I mean, this is a movie studio; it's not a toy company.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping, or I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing posts from them saying,
"Somebody take the damn money."
Jermaine's last comment.
Take the money.
6mm thong.
Yeah.
You're not that special, dude.
Look at my spinner. Watch it spin.
Hey,
Gianni, the helicopter.
Hey, Gianni, who are the Steelers playing this weekend?
What's up, Phil?
That's all I got to say.
Phil Rea in the house.
Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
What's up, bud?
Very nice belt, Richard. Yeah, let's talk about that belt. Actually, well, let's talk about it in the second hour because we're actually about to wrap up the first hour. No, listen, we can do it. Let's talk about that belt. Let me put you on full screen so you can show off that belt. And there's a reason you had that over your shoulder tonight.
The reason why I have this over my shoulder last night, it's hard to believe it's already been a year as of yesterday that Jay Briscoe left us and was in a tragic accident.
Mm-hmm.
Doctors said his daughter would probably never walk for a while or again. And the proof was in the pudding. And Mark brought her out, and they came out on stage last night on AEW. And it just gave me chills to see that, you know what I mean?
Probably not a dry eye in the house.
I mean, just to see him, he almost lost it. He almost started crying.
Yeah.
But he was able to recover. But it's hard to believe it's been a year already, man.
Yeah, I didn't watch the show, but I did see the video of that part
What's
of it.
up, Jason?
And I was just very touched by that. I mean, it's just his daughters could have very well been killed too. It's a miracle they weren't. It's a miracle they were able to take the stage last night. So,
one thing I got to say about these two guys,
sorry,
Jay and Mark, everybody looks at their character and they believe that they live like that, but they didn't realize these guys were so religious also, and they were family men.
A very tight knit family.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to see that. To see it to this day. Everybody still talks about him, and this, like, he's still here.
Yeah, Gianni, I know.
Yeah. So this belt right here is one I wanted for a long time, even before what happened to Jay. But
it's
this
beautiful.
was a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was a one and done with me, but this is one of my best of my collection.
Yeah. I had to do that, Gianni. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's why I got this on today.
Great shirt.
Yeah, great shirt.
And hat.
Great shirt. Yeah, that was quite a few minutes there on the stage. I want to say ordeal. It wasn't an ordeal, but it was quite an event. Them just walking out there.
Well,
he didn't have to get in the ring. He had to step out there with her, and I mean, I'm sure everybody that was sitting there, their heartstrings were just tugged on like crazy. I mean, my heartstrings were tugged, and I'm not.
yeah.
So.
Yep. It was a very good moment.
I'm glad I was able to make you laugh, Max. We love to show Gianni a little love there.
Stick with us. We're gonna be even laughing even more.
Yeah. You should have seen last week's episode. Is that video still up or I deleted it? I deleted it. Okay. Tinfoil Hat Boy. I deleted it.
Oh. I've never laughed so hard in my life last week.
Yeah, they shook his hand and stuck his head in the toilet and flushed it.
Doink, 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 doink.
Yeah. But it's nice to see Mark Briscoe flourishing as a singles wrestler. It's still sad to see that he's out there without his brother, but he's making the best of it. I mean, what can you do?
But the cool thing was, if you noticed it, did you see him go out of character and then come back into character real quick?
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he went to Mark, and then he went to Mark Briscoe just like that.
Okay. Sorry, Johnny.
Not really.
Let me look at my list, see if I overlooked anything. I don't think
Sorry,
I
not
did.
sorry?
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, we did talk about the action figures. Let's mark that out.
We love you, G. You know that.
Yeah, even when we don't love you.
Okay.
I'll end hour number one with this because there's really not a whole lot to say about it. But I saw this posted in several groups. Bailey and Sasha Banks, or Mercedes Moné, whatever you want to call her, were both seen, I guess, in one of the luxury boxes at TNA Hard to Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if Sasha or Mercedes, whatever you want to call her, I'll call her Sasha because I just know her Sasha, if she's going to sign with TNA. But Bailey's presence there, I mean, I heard it may get her in hot water with the WWE because she's under contract with them, but she could be a fan. She goes to fan, in my opinion.
Well, you know, they were all friends.
Yeah.
And it was confirmed because she took a picture with Jordan Grace. They both took a picture with her.
And the other thing is we're dealing with Triple H, not Vince.
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
and that's a night and day difference.
Night and day, right? It's night and day.
Well, there was reports going around that Triple H was there with Jimmy Uso up in the stands, way up in the stands.
Yeah, I saw a picture. Somebody had a picture
but
of it, I think.
It wasn't a clear picture,
but
you could see it was a guy maybe Triple H's size and Jimmy Uso's size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's fine. You know, Triple H is more of an open boss than Vince would have ever been.
Yep.
Vince, classic examples. Remember the incident with the Highlanders?
Yep.
Showed up on Impact, TNA Impact.
Yeah.
And they showed him on camera, and he fired that tag team over that.
Yep.
That was, man, that had to happen what, about 10 years ago?
Well, matter of fact, they got fired right on the air when they were on the air.
They got
right?
fired on the air, right?
Yep.
I guess Vince had called him and told him to get his ass out of there, and they got terminated right after that.
Chris, if it's your birthday in 2 weeks, we'll have Grandpa Walker sing "Happy Birthday."
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be wearing his 6mm thong.
Who me? Who me? Oh, that's something else I want to talk about, and we're in hour number 2, so let's go ahead and move on with it. I forgot about this. Right. The Netflix documentary on Vince McMahon is coming out pretty soon, and supposedly he's not happy with a lot of it. I mean, he's taking part in it, but
I'm so sorry, Vince.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for doing it to the Ultimate Warrior.
That's such good shit. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Mark's got Tourette's. Sorry.
I got Tourette's. But yeah, he's not happy with. I didn't read what he's not happy with, but I don't think they've really released much about what is being said in the documentary. But I'm glad it's on Netflix. I have a subscription, so I'm gonna watch that. Finally, I can watch a WWE related thing and not have to pay for it. I don't even pay for Netflix because it's part of my phone plan.
Yep, me too. Me too.
Vince, you did what you did, but oh well. It's got to come around sometime.
I mean, the stories about Vince are just so many.
Yeah,
my goodness.
Yeah,
he hit a lot, but there's been talk. There's been talk about him forever. You know, going all the way back to the Pat Patterson situation.
Yeah,
well, I told you, karma comes around to bite you in the butt.
He went and swept a lot of that stuff under the rug. Jimmy Snuka, look what happened with that.
There was a steroid thing, the steroid scandal.
The steroid scandal, right?
What about the lady referees?
Yes. Oh, the ring announcers.
Ring announcers. I'm sorry. Ring announcer.
Right. Yeah. The guy, he tried to shade a lot of that evil that he did.
Yeah.
And hey, eventually he was gonna come out.
Yeah.
Hey, it was bound to happen.
Yeah. And I forgot when we were at the top of the hour to remind everybody the show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Belt Leathering and by Unique Championship Belts. And if you're into custom shirts, Richard and Andy and I think Ben, did you get a shirt from Ashley? Do you have a shirt from Ashley? Oh, you got the Cuddle shirt.
Yeah, the Cuddle shirt.
Okay. Yeah. If you've seen those shirts, those are made by Ashley Southern Designs. That's my daughter. So if you will check her out, she's made that soundbite we had earlier with Harley Race. Somebody take them. Richard had that shirt made, and I bought one. Andy's got one.
Love it. Great shirt.
Phil's got one.
Phil's got one. Yes.
Yep.
And Ricky Hernandez got a custom shirt for me. He said he loves it.
Oh yeah, he got the Eddie Guerrero one. I'd like to see that shirt, Ricky.
Yeah, post a
picture.
Post
it in the group. Yeah.
But Ashley Southern Designs on Facebook. Be sure to check her out. And if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. And if you're watching that on that format, that portion of the show is made possible by the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast at Oklahoma City. They're on Apple Podcasts and on Linktree. I think they're on a hiatus right now, and hopefully they'll be back soon. But they do have their shows on those formats. So they partner with us, share the cost of the subscription for StreamYard that allows us to branch out of Facebook and go to YouTube. So we appreciate that, them helping it make it cheaper for all of us. So
yep, we appreciate it.
Greatly appreciate it. Yes.
Andy, check the chat.
Okay.
Vince McMahon, this is your life. Yeah. I like this too. And the good thing with Netflix, they usually don't care what anyone says and still let the story. Yeah. So
Ben, check it out.
I guess she's thinking about it.
Seen it.
Where's she headed, y'all?
Man, I hope that thing ain't empty, man. It'll sound like blown into a bottle.
Woo! Don't mind these guys. They're looking at pictures.
No nudes. So
No
Jermaine,
nudes.
don't be sending no nudes. We don't want to see all that, man.
Oh, that's something else I forgot to mention. Somebody in one of the groups took a picture of himself wearing that U.S. title, that WWE
Oh
US
my
title
God.
around his waist, and that's all he's wearing. That's all he's wearing. He posted that proudly in one of the groups, and it's still up, I think.
He must have had a couple because I couldn't do that.
Good thing it covered everything.
Yeah, he did. He tried to do the Shawn Michaels thing, except he's standing up.
Yeah.
At our age, we couldn't do that.
No, don't do that, guys. Please don't do that.
It will not get approved in CBB. I'm gonna let you know now.
I'm not putting the picture up on this show because I don't want to jeopardize the show.
Right.
But I mean, there's no nudity shown, but it's implied.
Right.
I laughed and I puked. But yeah, don't do that.
Maybe he was wearing a sock. You don't know.
Pink sock.
Ricky knows who it is.
Okay. One other thing, I am selling this belt. Well, this one may be sold, but I got another one I'm working on right now. It's almost done. This is the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, the Dome Globe, by Dream Championship belts. The plates are by Dream Championship belts. I did the leather on it. It's laced. It's got the double loop lacing. And it's 4 millimeters, although it looks a little thinner than that, but it's 4 millimeters with very deep, nice deep etching. I don't know how else I can get that. He did a really good job with these plates. Very nice. It got a nice curve to the main plate. A little bit more than what the original had, but it's a beautiful belt. But I'm selling this. This one may be sold, but I haven't been paid yet. But I have another one that's almost laced. I got about 2 feet of lacing left to go, and it'll be done. But I'm selling these for $375 shipped. So if you are interested in one of these, message me in my inbox after the show, or maybe even during the show. I'll get back with you after the show. Or I will be putting these in the belt sales post tomorrow for sale. $375 shipped for an NWA Dome Globe. It's not very heavy. It's very nice, but like I said, it looks thinner, 4 millimeters. But I'm gonna let him explain it because I had to ask him.
Okay, yeah.
But it's got nice deep etching, which makes it look thinner. But they are not stacked pieces, just that deeply etched. Let's see. See how it's stacked. Looks like it's stacked.
Who made those plates, Mark? They look nice.
Dream Championship belts, Tanvir Kershid.
That main plate is nice, man.
He does nice work.
He does great work. Yeah. This is the second one of these I did for him. The first set CJ Smith bought, the plates were a little bit bigger, and so I suggested he make them a little bit smaller because it was harder for me to make the leather cut without making this part even thicker. It was going to be way too thick. And so I had to contour around the main plate to get it to look decent. It wasn't right, but it looked nice. So he made this closer to the actual size. So this is the actual size of the original.
That's pretty cool, man.
So $375 ship. Please hit me up because I got one more to sell and one more that should be paid for tonight. So,
yeah, awesome.
And this is the belt of the week. I'll show this off again. The belt of the week is the NWA Television Championship. This is not for sale. Don't even bother asking. This is on Myon belts plates, and with my leather oxblood color with the black backing. There's your NWA stamp right there. And this is to complement my. You can't see it. I've got a black version of it on the black strap with the red backing. So I get the both of them now. So and I chose oxblood over red because the red strap on the original. Over time with wear and tear, they spilled beer on it, they sweated on it, it turned color, and it looks like this color. So I always like this color. It looks a little bit more prestigious than the bright red. But that's the belt of the week. It's not for sale.
Or trade.
Okay. I haven't heard of this. Has anyone else heard of this?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Thank you, Nick. Nick bought that 10 pounds of silver from me, the painted version. Belt meat of the week.
Belt meat of the week.
There you
Hashtag.
go.
Oh, is that who that guy? Okay, I don't know that guy, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. What can I say?
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah, don't prove it. Don't prove it.
We're on the second hour. You can tell now.
Yeah.
I hope you washed the belt
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I know he was imitating Logan Paul. Yeah, it was funny, but I wouldn't recommend doing that.
I couldn't do it with a serious.
Most of us in the hobby, I speak for myself as well, don't have a body where you can do that
No.
and look good.
Ladies pay me to put on my clothes, not take them off.
Yeah, I'm a reverse hooker. I stand on a street corner just to stand on a street corner. I checked that out. I didn't know there was one out there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We know.
We know. We know.
We know. Yeah.
Hopefully you won't resell that soon.
Yeah. Yes, he does good work. I think I got another belt by him somewhere. Oh, he made my NWA or my WCW 6-man. Yeah, he did that. Okay. Oh, he also made this. This right here. This
Oh wow.
The TV championship medal from Mid-South. It's tied on there, so I won't bring. He made this for me.
How heavy is that, Mark?
It's pretty beefy. It probably weighs 5 or 6 pounds. Nice and heavy.
That'd probably be good on a little plate easel or something, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I had one on there, but it kept falling over. It's too heavy.
What's up, Laverty? I was just gonna say where you were.
Yeah, about time you showed up, Mark.
Watching silverware. Oh, I'm full screen still.
One
He
piece
was
of
watching
bacon.
silverware.
One
No
piece of
bacon.
One.
You don't wear gloves. You can't have any bacon.
It does, Cabby. It really does. Yeah. Yeah, the comments were gold. The comments on that picture were gold.
Hey, more props to him. I mean,
Oh, Antonio, appreciate that. I learned how to lace from Ryan Stokes, actually.
nice.
And just went from there.
I
I use because you can't just do one piece of lacing. You have to splice it because I use
what,
about 4 arm lengths per splice. I do about 4 splices, and they have what they call a dry splice, which involves tucking the excess underneath the backing. And I don't like doing that. There's also a wet splice. I could not find any examples of how to do that, so I had to kind of learn how to do it myself. And I'm not sure if it's right or not, but it does work.
Grandpa said something about Jello pudding and the nurse, so I don't know.
I don't know where he went.
I think Grandpa's wife came in the room and he's giving her
Well,
attention.
you know, we got to put the pudding pop in the pot and in the banana in the. We got the. Oh,
He's here. He's here.
Hey, Colin, what's up? Speaking of C4.
Yeah, send it to me in a PM. Would you? I'd like to see that.
Definitely.
Oh, you're watching Police Academy too? Wow.
Awesome.
Speaking of C4, not the drink, but the belt. This is the maker of the C4 belt. Colin Wynn.
Hey, Colin.
Be sure you check them out. There's a lot of people buying that C4 belt. I've seen a lot of posts, people buying those, so they're a hot item right now. Be sure you get one. I can't afford one. I'd love to have one, but I can't afford one. So I am open to do a promotional exchange, but
right?
Yeah, but I can't afford it.
I'll promote the hell out of that belt.
Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, I would too, but I can't afford the belt and a divorce attorney. So
right? Yeah.
He went to go check on his line.
Got a point there.
He's at the airport watching us.
At the airport. He's going on tour.
Cool. Well,
did you guys
safe travels, man.
Starcast. He's gonna be at Starcast.
Yes, Starcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Safe travels, Colin.
And he got Conrad Thompson's seal of approval on that belt, by the way.
Sure
nice.
Did.
Conrad Thompson owns the original Crumb Ryan belt, and he held this one, and he said, it's hard to tell the difference.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell her you won a raffle. What's up, Vinny?
Gary's maker, I believe, is the Rocha belts, and they do make a really nice Crumb Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Sure do.
There's a lot of makers that make a really nice Crumb Ryan. They really do. So not every one of them, but some of them. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the I think that's the AWA Television Championship, I believe.
Yes, the international television title.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
No problem, Colin. Hey, Colin, if you're ever thinking about doing a Dome Globe, I'd sure like to see that.
That would be awesome, man.
That's right. Yeah, AEW International Television Championship. That'd be great. Yeah. Okay.
I can't wait to see it, Colin.
Again? There's something in chat again.
Yep.
Of course.
All right.
Does his face make my head look fat?
Yeah. All right.
What time does that say?
I don't know. Okay. Let's talk about another thing real quick. Seth Rollins got hurt last week. Was that was a title match, wasn't it?
But it wasn't confirmed.
Monday night, yeah.
Nothing's been confirmed. I mean,
I've heard a couple of different stories.
Yeah.
One was that he walked out under his own power, walked out of the arena under his own power. But there was something I saw today, and I can't remember what was posted. I was working and just kind of glanced at, saw it, that said it's much worse than what they originally thought. That's all I saw. So,
nice.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, he's been working with an injured back. So
yeah.
Well, in the video after Raw, he was limping in the ring.
Oh, was he?
And so there was a part in the match where he sat up and he held his knee, and the ref came over and he just went like this. Let's finish the match. But it was real quick.
He did the curb stomp, didn't he?
I think so.
That's probably what really put it over. Yeah, he's somebody CM Punk, yeah. And there's been a lot of scenarios mentioned in chats and in groups about what they might do about the title, because obviously he can't defend the title. Yeah, do that, Ricky.
I got an idea. Have him vacated, and then the winner of the Royal Rumble wins the title.
Well, I saw somebody mention somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it, but somebody mentioned the possibility of him coming out doing an interview saying he's hurt or doing something like that, and then
relinquishing the title.
I heard a number
Money
one
Bank,
contender,
Damian Priest coming out and cashing in on him.
Tournament too, for the number one. You know, all the guys that are in line for it.
Yeah, let's get this story over with. This story is going to be very, very long.
Yeah.
Cody will be a grandpa by the time that story's finished. But it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next few weeks. What if somebody's going to take it from him, or if he has to relinquish it to do a tournament, or what's going to happen.
I just don't want him to come out like Shawn Michaels did. You remember when Shawn came out?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want that. I'd rather him be pinned for it.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. That'd be all right.
There you go.
Nice.
But that just goes to show that pro wrestling, I mean, it may be scripted, the finishes may be scripted, but those guys put their bodies on the line when they get in the ring.
Yeah.
Some more than others. I mean, some of this, I don't know how more of them don't get hurt the way they do some of the stuff. I mean, the high flying stuff. Charlotte Flair hurt herself coming off a top rope. Yeah, send that to me in a PM, would you, Chris? Let's see that. But yeah, it's a shame that happened. But you know, and somebody else mentioned if he has to have surgery on the knee, why not get his back worked on as well? Get all of it done so that way he can come back.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1. He's not out more than he has to be. So.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't really want to see anybody get hurt in the name of entertainment, but that's what those guys do. They put their bodies on the line every week. Not every week. Every weekday, basically. They're doing their lives. They do the house shows and they do the TV spots. So it's not just one night a week. Plus the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
No, none of us could, Ricky. None of us could.
Yep.
I just saw on.
I know what that's about.
It's just come across the breaking news. Okada will be leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling after the conclusion of his contract, January 31st, 2020.
Ooh.
Interesting. I wonder where he's going.
Yeah. So like AEW, I'm guessing.
2 places he could be going.
AEW.
Well, yeah.
Tony's got Dad's look out, so
He has a thing for Impact, TNA.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I
where I
would
wanna see
fully
it.
expect him to be in TNA.
Okay.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Which I had read last week, he wasn't going to leave New Japan because of Tanahashi becoming president of New
Yeah,
Japan, and him and
remember you mentioned
Tanahashi, him and Tanahashi have been close, for years. So it kind of that now that you read that, Andy, that kind of surprises me because it was looking like he was staying with New Japan. So something's going on with New Japan.
Yeah.
Maybe they're letting him freelance.
Well,
and go ahead, Ben.
You don't have that as much anymore. With the Japanese wrestlers, they like to stabilize. These younger guys are wanting to stabilize with one company, even though you still do have it. But Okada is the star in Japan.
Yeah, he is.
He's
a
number
Japanese
one.
Ric Flair. I always thought he
Right?
was Japanese Ric Flair.
Yeah, he's the star. So to hear this come out, I almost fully expect him to be in Impact or TNA Wrestling.
At the end of the article, it says, "I promise to make it rain in every match I have left, so keep watching."
Wow. Yeah. Now Ben was on the Bells and Belts podcast last night. Was it last night?
Well, last night, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched a lot of it. I didn't get to watch all of it, but I watched. They were talking about the Japanese wrestling, New Japan and All Japan, and it was actually very good.
Yes.
And that's another podcast. If you're into podcasts, check out the Bells and Belts podcast. They do a really great job.
Definitely.
They've asked me to come on and talk about the WCCW, which will be coming in the near future. I don't do other podcasts normally, but I will do that one. I love to talk about WCCW because everybody gets that. I mean, when they're watching that, they get that.
It could happen, Anthony.
If he goes to AEW, he's gonna get lost.
Yeah, I agree.
He'll be stuck on the shelf with the other guys.
I'll give you an example. Jay White. They just put the
Ring of Honor 6-man.
Ring of Honor 6-man tag on him.
And who cares? I mean,
right.
They're not even a Ring of Honor. When's the last Ring of Honor had a weekly show? Are they even going to do weekly shows? They're just. It's like he's got their belts and he's putting. It's almost like he's got a participation belt for everybody there. You get this title. You get this title.
Yeah.
It's too many.
Pretty much.
Too many in AEW.
It's something crazy with them because their most significant title is the women's title.
Yeah.
She gets more exposure than the rest of those champions on that brand.
Oh, don't even get me started on her.
Yeah.
So it's good to look at, but I'm getting tired of the character.
The Tony Storm gimmick is so annoying. Black and white, no matter when it's so annoying. It's just she's above that, but she's an AEW, so she's got to do something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the boss is paying her to do it.
Yeah.
And I love Tony Storm, but I don't like that character.
No.
Nope.
It's just plain annoying. It's just it's stupid too. I'm sorry, it's stupid. The gimmick, it's stupid.
Yeah.
They took her from being a tomboyish type of character,
which actually turned me on.
To yeah, you did. To something really out of the 1930s.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you character swing somebody that much?
Yeah.
And then think that her fans are gonna keep being her fans when she turned to that type of gimmick. It was I don't know.
And she's put on a little weight since then too.
And if you got a certain catchphrase, you should have it upstairs to vouch for it.
Yeah.
So don't just say that if you don't have it. You know what I mean?
It's so sad how far she's fallen from where she once was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you my new wrestling crush is Maxine Dupree.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
I love me some Maxine.
Definitely.
Hey, baby.
Maxine Dupree.
Did you say Luna?
Yeah, Luna. Looney Luna.
Stop! Don't.
All right. Sorry about that. You love Timeless Tony? It was okay at first, but it's just it got old.
It's this big dramatic act that I don't think is entertaining. It just
Well, this is a good interesting take. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It is kind of a Goldust type.
Yeah, it is. It's just the female version.
Yeah.
Basically.
Although I think she looks better than Goldust, but I don't know. But yeah, Tony Storm, he's just making up titles. You want to come into AEW? You could be the TK heavyweight champion. I'll make a belt for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, appreciate that, Chris. Thank you. Nikita Lyons.
Yes.
See that.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Nikita. Hey,
Ricky, you like Mickey James?
Woo. Huh?
Yeah, Nikki Lyons. Ooh.
Tony Storm beat him with a bike while she's singing
Nikita.
"Happy Birthday, Mr. President." That's a Marilyn Monroe joke.
That's what you
Nikita
call-
Lyons, bro.
That's what you call top shelf, guys.
Oh
Top shelf.
man. I'll keep it G-rated.
Yeah.
Me too. Back in the day, they called that hydraulic.
Oh man.
If you know what I mean.
I'm happy with Chelsea Green.
That chick
Chelsea
is
Green,
thicker than a
yes, dude.
Snicker, boy.
Chelsea Green. Wow.
Yeah, Chelsea Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
just
love to be
say-
I would love to be meeting the Maxine Dupree and the Chelsea Green sandwich.
Let's just say when they built Nikki, they broke the mold.
We tracking Antonio, cause and
I want to change gears here a little bit because we got about over 30 minutes left of the show, and this won't fill it up, but this is just for fun. Richard sent me a video.
I don't normally do this, guys, but
Yeah.
for you guys, I will.
He was inspired by my making a fool out of myself last week with the tinfoil hat boy. But Richard and I met in the promo groups, and so Richard came up with this. When did you shoot this? How long ago did you shoot this?
This was like 2 years ago. I did
Okay.
it for a group I belong into. It was called Revolution.
Okay. Anyway, this was not a promo video he shot as a promo competition or anything like that. He just did it for fun. So I'm gonna play that, and then I'm gonna show you some videos because it's been requested, and I'll explain in a minute. This is what Richard shot.
You know, one of these days, I'm gonna be a promo artist. I'm gonna be the strongest and toughest one in the world. And then, since I started drinking milk, I think I'll turn into my hero, Hulk Hogan, one day. And I think I'll drink some milk. Maybe it'll turn me into the roughest, toughest promo artist in the world.
Wow! Who would have known? Freaking milk turns you into a promo god. No more geek, no more nerd. Drink milk, and you can be a promo god.
There's the man right there.
That's for you guys. I don't normally do this.
Bipolar much?
Basically, what this video was is we did like fillers in between the matches. We would have a couple of matches, and we would do like random commercials for things. And that was
That was good,
one of the
Richard.
filters I came up with.
That was good.
It was good. Yeah.
It was good.
We catch some of these comments. These were comments that were made while your video was showing.
Oh, definitely thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, we're back to the women. Okay.
Yes.
Rob posts a lot of pictures of females of wrestling on his in his story on Facebook.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Kebby
Nope.
likes your video.
Thanks, Gibby.
Chris Reigns will hit Bunny.
Oh yeah.
You're turning into brother.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you should have drank goat's milk.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, I only had breast milk handy. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh. You got to do what you got to do, Richard.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Gotta quench that thirst, huh?
Yeah.
You got to do it somehow, man.
Now
It's all natural.
Now I'm gonna put myself out there, and this is because Randall Angel and who else was it that mentioned a while ago? Platinum or somebody?
Yeah, I think it was Platinum.
Was it
No,
Platinum?
it was AD.
No, it was AD
I think it
Terry.
was AD,
AD
yeah.
Terry. It was
AD.
Terry,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll be right back. I got a
Okay.
text message.
All right.
He does. He posts a lot of females.
Yeah, a lot.
And those females are usually a lot. So,
They're kind of EW.
yeah. Yeah, that was impressive. That was an impressive video.
Thanks, Nor.
No, to be the man, you got to drink the milk.
Right?
Rob Collins likes it.
The warden drinks a lot of milk before he promos.
Yeah. Trouble for that Nikita comment. Okay.
Speaking of that, shout out to David Babel. I just won the hardcore championship in PPF.
Yeah.
I'm back at it part-time.
Before I go to the next thing, I also want to mention, and I won't go into specifics, but keep Kevin Davenport in your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
He's struggled with some health issues, and so we'd like to keep him in our prayers. And
Definitely.
he was on the show last week, and so we will keep him in our thoughts and prayers from the show.
Mhm.
So we appreciate you guys, if you're the praying kind, to add him in your list.
Yeah. Thinking about you, Kev.
Yep, think about
Prayers out to you, Kevin.
So 80. Well, actually, I saw this first when I posted, or when I set up the stream. It puts a post out there on Facebook that we've set it up, and Randall Angel commented. It said something about me singing, and then AD Terry, once we got the show going, he said something about me singing, but he wants the steaks to be cooked behind me. So just because you guys requested it, and it's been mentioned before, but I really didn't want to do it. But these guys requested it, and they're not going to shut up till I do it.
Do it.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a partial. Actually got two videos. These are two different events, and I used to sing when I was in my mid-20s. I think early to mid-20s. I used to perform in talent contests, which is it got me into a couple of other things, and I don't do it anymore.
Now he just sings in the shower.
Yeah, just sings in the shower. Yeah, I just sing in the shower. Sometimes in church. But they asked me to quit doing that because the offering kept going down. So they pass the plate, they throw it at me.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just kidding. But I just kind of lost the passion for it. I actually recorded the CD. The neighbor of my parents used to run a recording studio, and he had a spare house, or a house back behind his house. He had some equipment set up, and he let me come over and mess around with it. And I recorded a CD. Sold a few copies, not very many. And it kind of burned me out, and I just kind of lost interest in it, so I don't do that anymore. But this is in my early part. I was actually, I don't know how old I was. But if you are familiar with the Big Texan restaurant in Amarillo, Texas, that's the restaurant that has the big 72-ounce steak. If you eat it within an hour, you get it for free. And they had at one time an Opry show there called the Big Texan Opry. And their talent coordinator had come to my part of Oklahoma. We were, me and a few other people were performing at the county fair. So we were, surrounded by hay bales and pigs. And she saw us and wanted to know if she wanted, if we would come and let them showcase Southwest Oklahoma talent. So we went out there. I had an aunt that lived out there at the time, so I bought her dinner and took my cousin out there, and I think Ashley was like a baby, a little like a year old or something like that. And so I was one of the people who performed. And this same stage is the same one that they put the table on where the people eat the big steak. So if it looks familiar, that's why. But the reason I'm putting this up there is people make fun of it. Is actually the kitchen's behind the stage. There's no wall. You see the people cooking. And apparently where the stage is at is right in front of the grill where they cook that big steak. And I was singing, doing my thing, and I kept feeling my back heat up. It would just heat up. And I watched the video later, and that steak would flame up, and I'm like, 7 or 8 feet from that, and that's what it was. You don't see much of that in this video, but you'll see the guy cooking back behind me. Then he walks off. But I'm gonna show this video. It's about 20 seconds long. This is my version of Tracy Bird's Keeper of the Stars. There he is cooking back there. He's threw a steak on the deal. He's cooking right behind me.
He's moving. Look at him. He's in action.
Get your ladders out. They don't do this show anymore.
Hey, Mark, I give you props, man.
Appreciate that. Mark, they don't do the show anymore because too many performers were getting burned.
I don't know. Anyway, that's that one. Let me kick him out.
What were you, in your early 30s, mid 30s?
I was either 29 or 30, because Ashley was maybe just a year old, if even that old.
Not bad at all.
And this is a few years later. That was not a talent contest. That was us and my name is actually immortalized on their wall somewhere. They have a big plaque there with the names of everyone that performed there. And the last time I was there, it's been moved around. Every time I go, it's somewhere different. I didn't find it the last time, so it may be in storage somewhere. In storage. Where'd that picture go? Yeah, somewhere in storage.
They got a skillet with your name on it.
Yeah. And Kevin Rhodes, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm still waiting on that paperwork. So
he's still looking.
Yeah, he's causing trouble in other groups now. Okay, fast forward a few years. There's another place actually closer to home. That place was like 3 hours away. This one is like 45 minutes, almost an hour from where I live. And this place is no longer there either. They shut down about a year ago and sold the building. And it caters to the elderly population. They call it the Jamboree. And I don't remember how I got told about this, but somebody mentioned it to me, and I went up there and auditioned. They said, "Yeah, we'd like to have you." So I went up there, and I just want they have a live band, so it's not like they play tapes or DVDs or CDs or anything like that, which is what I did in Amarillo. They actually have a band, so I thought, well, I better get my guitar out, and I actually could play the guitar, not very well. I could play like 3 chords, which most country songs are 3 chords, C, G, and D. So this is my first time on stage playing the guitar. George Strait. No cowboy hat. And no steaks. And my hair wasn't combed in front. It fell down. I didn't notice that until later. I wonder if Tony Thorpe's watching this show. The drummer was actually harmonizing with me. I was going to play the verse and the chorus. I was nervous. I never played the guitar on stage before. You guys.
I would never in a million years be able to do that.
No way. Me neither.
That's hilarious. What else? Yeah, I was feeling the heat that night. I sure was. Platinum didn't see that video. Okay, you're probably better off. Thank you. I still have that hat, by the way.
There you go.
Yeah, you should have seen my video from the very first time I was ever on stage. I did a talent contest. It was a nationwide contest.
Ashley comment.
Huh?
Ashley commented.
Yeah, it is. Sorry. I was nervous. Yes, I was nervous.
Well, Mark, when do we get to see the other video you're just talking about?
Which one?
The one you just said that you.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have that on my computer anywhere. But what's funny about that one is when I stepped up there on stage, I started singing, and I heard my voice, and then I watched the video later, and my voice sounded so deep it dropped like 5 octaves because I was a nervous wreck.
Was it like Peter Brady?
No, it was like this. But they had a live band there too, and I had submitted a tape. They said submit a tape, so I submitted a tape of a song, which was a pretty good song. But that particular day, I couldn't do the song. There were some high parts to it, and I didn't think I could do it. So at the last second, and everybody else was doing 2 songs. I was going to do 1. So I went out to my truck real quick and listened to the tape. Back then, you had cassette tapes to try to remember the words. And so I got up on stage, and there was a couple of people that got up there and just fell apart. One woman just apologized. She said, "I'm sorry." She walked off the stage during the show. And so I went up there and I forgot the words to 1 verse in each of the 2 songs. Needless to say, I didn't place.
It's hard to do that, man. It's not easy.
It is. Well, I didn't rehearse those songs. I didn't think I could do the song. And mine was the only one they rehearsed. I said, well, I was going to do this song, but I don't think, we rehearsed that one. Everybody else, they said, well, I want to do these songs. So, well, we don't know that song.
Was that the one with the gold pants?
No. Gold pants.
I have a picture I could send you of that.
No.
Yeah. You're talking about his comment. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get banned in several countries if you show that.
Yeah. But that was a nationwide contest. I didn't make it past the first round. So.
Hey, the point is you got up there, you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not many people could say that.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. And it just kind of grew from there. And I did a few talent contests here and there. And I won one, placed in a couple others. And then the last one I did that kind of burned me on doing those was I ended up in the 40 years old and older category. And I lost. Well, the amplifier went out, for one thing. So nobody could hear me.
Oh, wow.
But an old man beat me by singing to he had one of those little styrofoam heads like I put the mask on, had a wig on it, and he had a dress wrapped around it, holding up, singing to it a cappella.
Oh, wow.
Nobody could have beat that. Michael Jackson could, because everybody thought it was so adorable, they voted for him. But they came to me, the amp went out right before my category started. And I walked up there backstage and I was getting ready, and they said, "Did you bring an amplifier with you?" I said, "Oh, yeah, I take an amplifier everywhere I go." "No, I don't have an amplifier." "Well, ours is blue." So I've got a DVD of that show, and you can hear me sing, but you can hear the music. The audience can hear the music, but they couldn't hear me. So it was a disaster. I never did it. And in fact, that was last year they had that show. They would bring in personalities from the Oklahoma City news market to come in and MC that show, which was a lot of fun.
You like that, Andy?
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I got to tell the story before we go off there too. I had a rough afternoon. I work from home, and a lot of my work involves calling people and doing interviews. I won't really reveal the nature of my work, but I do a lot of interviews on the phone with people. And I was getting ready to make a phone call to someone who told me to call back later. Well, I'm also a volunteer firefighter. I had my pager on my belt, and I heard them say they were heading to a call at my address for a gas meter, which get hit quite frequently here in town. No, no, I haven't. And so I go out to the alley because I didn't know what happened, and I go out there and my gas meter is hissing really loud, and there's nobody around. And I thought, what happened to my gas meter? So the long story short, the fire department showed up. The guy that hit the gas meter showed up. He had gone to the end of the alley to wait for the fire department. He called it in, thank goodness. And so they fixed my meter, shut it off. And I had been asking the gas company if they had moved the meter from the alley to the back of my house, right there next to my house, because I'm wanting to tear down a storage building that's right there and build a new building with a driveway and an overhead door. And that gas meter is going to be smack dab in the middle of that driveway. And they kept saying, well, the meter has to be damaged. So I live on the very edge of town. There's hardly any traffic that comes down the alley. And this guy comes along and backs into my gas meter, turning around in the alley for whatever reason.
Oops.
And so I'm getting my gas meter moved. I should have bought a lottery ticket after that. What are you doing now?
I was trying to hold it in.
Okay, yeah. You guys are hilarious. So, is there any
like
other
an
belt
explosion.
news?
Any belt news?
Yeah, well, any other belt news? Let me put this back up here again. This one is almost spoken for. The guy wants it, but he hasn't paid me for it yet. But I do have 2 of these. So if you want one of these are Dream Championship belt plates on Mark leather, American leather with double loop lacing. And he just shipped me the plates. He said, put these on your leather and sell them. And so he's going to get part of the money. I'm going to get part of the money. So I need to get these sold. And they're beautiful belts. He did a really great job. They're 4mm HD etched. They're very deeply etched. I need to clean this belt. It's dirty. Yeah. I forgot to clean it after I put it on leather. But they're 4mm thick. It doesn't look like it. In fact, I had to ask him. He said, "Oh, they're 4mm thick." But they're very deeply etched, which thins them out quite a bit. But it's very nice deep etching. They look almost like a Figs Ink type etching.
Yeah, it has that Figs Ink look to it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. But
is that special cut, Mark, that you like?
It's
or is it
close.
just your normal cut? Okay.
It's my normal cut, but it's close. It's hard. I'm struggling to get that cut right because I'm getting ready to do my Classic Shields belt. And I want it to be actually closer, but the trick to get it closer because the lacing is actually behind the plate on the main plate on the actual belt.
Have a good night, Ricky. You stay safe too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching tonight.
Yeah. Take
but
care, Ricky.
I'm trying to figure out how to lace the belt or lace the strap behind the plate because the bolt that holds it on is right there. So I want to get it close, and that's the only way to do it. But I think the leather cut actually has to be a little bit higher right here to make that because it's a much more subtle curve right here on the actual belt.
You see how the globe comes out? How it pops out a little bit?
Oh yeah.
I want to do something like that with my custom with the fist.
This right here?
Have it come out on each side, yeah.
Oh yeah, the globe is raised. And the globe is stacked.
Cool.
The globe is stacked. It's got your grommets, and on the back you got the Japan. On this side, you got the Japan side plate. Over here, you got your Canada side plate, which is the original Canada flag. And then over here, you got the Australia flag with the light blue, which is just like the Figs. And you also have the Mexico flag right here. Beautiful flag. But I'm selling these for $375 shipped. So if you're interested in one of these, I haven't sold the other one yet. It's first come, first serve. This one is finished. I've got another one right here, and I won't pick it up right now because the lacing's all over the place.
Did you sell your Fandu yet?
No. Oh, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. It's right behind me. But these are $375 shipped. And if you don't buy them tonight, I'm going to put them on the sales post tomorrow. Unless that guy pays me tonight. I haven't heard from him yet. The other one lacks about 2 feet of lacing to be done. And I forgot to mention this earlier. God, this is heavy. I still have my Fandu Dome Globe right here.
That's a beautiful belt, man. I like that.
It's on their original strap. I didn't do the leather on this. This is their faux leather strap. And it's got some nice deep etching with it too. Now there is some tarnish on the main plate. I don't see much on the side plates, but it's mainly on the main plate, which Fandu is known for. It just looks like water spots. It just like little water spots.
I mean, if you like that ring used,
yeah,
it wouldn't bother you. Like it wouldn't bother.
This is the faux leather strap that shows the screw heads on the back, but it's double loop lacing. I got this for sale for $350. And that's a lot cheaper than you would get on their shop.
Yeah, if I didn't have this one, I would have bought that from you, big time.
And it is nice and thick. Fandu's known for thick plates. But this was $350 shipped as is. And if you're displaying it, unless you're up there looking at it closely in the right light, you won't notice the tarnish. I didn't even notice I was cleaning it. But the reason I'm selling it is not because of the tarnish. In fact, I was going to relive this for myself. But I've got the Figs, I've got the Premier, I've got the Classic Shields I'm getting ready to re-leather. I don't need 4 Dome Globes. So I will get rid of this one because you can buy these now. The Figs and Premiers are getting hard to find, so I'm going to keep those.
How thick do you think those plates are, Mark? Are those 8mm?
6 to 8.
Yeah. They're like
6 to 8.
8. Yeah.
I didn't measure them, but I think they might be 6.
I don't know what it is. I like a heavy belt for some reason. That's why
it's very heavy.
When I used to have the 2mm belts, they were nothing compared to the 4mm, and then up to the Fandu's weight and belt.
And on the strap here, on the female side, they got their Fandu stamp right there.
Snazzy.
But it's a beautiful belt. I'd like to keep it, but again, I got the classic shields in. I got the other 2 dome globes. I don't need 4 dome globes. I mean, I'm not dome globe poor. But it also comes with a NWA belt bag. So if you want that, it's $350 shipped. Please hit me up. Even with the tarnish, it's not that bad of a deal. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. So I've had people tell me I was asking too little for it, but I just want to get rid of it because I need the room. He's probably already gone. But thanks for watching, Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky, have a good night, man. Be safe.
Stop, Andy, stop. You say that like you love me.
Is that Kabasi?
Huh? I don't know. We got 10 minutes. We need to fill 10 minutes. Let me go ahead and grab this bill.
It's all how you look at it, Richard.
Let me put the spec on full screen. Here's the other one I'm lacing right now. Here's where I've stopped. Here's the lacing right there. I have to go around the tip and right there where the snap starts. So it's about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. And I should have that done this weekend.
Andy, every time I hear him laughing.
This is the other Dream Championship belt that I'm selling. So if you miss out on this one, I've still got this one. It's $375 shipped as well. This is what a belt looks like when it's being laced. It's not done yet, so there's the needle stuck in the slot. And I want to show you this. A lot of the foreign makers, they don't use these slotted holes. They use the round holes. But I have a slotted chisel that looks more like the original belts, and you don't show as much light in between the lacing there like you would with those. And it's not a knock against the makers. The reason they do that, I believe, is because they deal in bulk, and it takes a lot of time to lace this. And these lacing holes are pretty tight. It takes a little bit more effort to put the needle through there. So they do it for speed.
Hey, you could teach. Everybody can learn something new,
Yeah. I mean, that's my theory. I haven't talked to Maker, but they thank you. But I believe they use the round holes, the round punches, because they can just zip that needle through there real quick and be done.
Yeah.
So
somebody will make something that'll go faster.
I heard that about Joe.
Yes.
I know a few people that own several dome globes. I'm not a dome globe fanatic. I just want one of each from each company. The official replicas, which Figs, and you can rarely find a Figs nowadays, and Premiers are going that way. Fandu's are a dime a dozen. You can get them anywhere now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still selling them, so I'm not worried about that. But I don't need 4 dome globes sitting there because it takes away from all the other belts. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. You guys have any parting thoughts? I'm gonna step away for just a second. You guys talk. I'll be right back.
Okay. Looking forward to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Andy. I can't believe it's in Florida.
What part of Florida is it in?
I think it's in Orlando.
Is it? Okay.
Or Tampa, one or the other. Yeah, Laverty said he would have went, but I would go too. I would love to go to a WrestleMania, man. I've only been to the first one.
Yeah, it would be
good.
A
long time.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll have lots of good surprises, and
I still can't believe we got that belt, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations once again. You guys are gonna love it.
Dude, I'm psyched.
Yeah, me too. And I'm not too deep into the current belts. WWE
yeah, but did you notice that? I didn't go for the Undisputed. I wanted that one first.
Yeah. So I anticipated.
The thing was with this one, it came in a regular box. It didn't come in the 5-foot box. I was shocked.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, mine came in a regular box. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I might have to get the side plates.
We're gonna have to closely inspect it just to make sure.
Oh yeah, I'll look at it.
There's not any damages or anything.
Like Andy said, Fanatics is good with their stuff. If you call
Yeah,
them,
if
they'll
there's
ship
anything
you
wrong,
out
they
one.
will take care of you with a nice size discount towards the next purchase. I mean, they really do. They're fantastic. They take care of you.
Well, I bought my my Panthers gear from them, my hat and my shirt. Actually,
Mhm.
Megan bought it for me, and they sent me a thing to review it. And in the review, I wrote, "I wish the hat was a little bit bigger." And I think they're gonna send me another one.
Wow, that's great.
Oh, wow.
So-
Okay.
They truly care.
I
Yeah,
said
if you're-
that's the perfect logo hat I wanted. So
Mhm.
they're really good with that.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, Fanatics has a coupon for 30% off on WWE Shop
Which lasts just today, just tonight.
just tonight. So if you missed it, the coupon code is actually in the comments. You have to go back in on both Facebook. Was it which was it on Wide World of Belts Facebook?
Wide
or-
World of Belts and
Yeah.
YouTube.
Okay.
I put it in both
Okay.
pages.
So be sure if you want a belt, this is the time to get one.
I actually told Mike about it too.
Okay.
And there's also a post in Championship Belt Brothers with that coupon code. So
Yeah, shout out to whoever did that. Was it Joe?
Joe Stasi.
Yeah,
Posted it.
shout out to Joe
I saw it.
Stasi.
Casey.
I saw it in another group, I saw it in another group earlier too. Somebody else had posted that code in one of the groups. So yeah, it works. It works. We verified it tonight.
Great.
Yeah, Richard ordered his right before
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
We were doing our pre-show talk, and Richard just zoop out of
Let
the
me
door. He
in.
went. He come back and said, I got one. I got one.
I was like, yay!
Well, Chris Roman, there's a lot of people don't talk about it, but he's still dealing with the after effects of having leukemia, so he can't be, the fighting champion that everybody's wanting him to be. There's certain things he can do, and there's a lot of things he can't do. So he can only do when his doctors, I believe, allow him.
Right.
Another thing about Roman, now that you brought that up, Andy,
Mm-hmm.
not only just because of that, I think he also, because of that, and he wants to spend more time with his kids.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Because you never know. God forbid.
He's got 2 little girls, I believe.
Yeah, Phil loves that belt, man. That's one of his favorites.
That's why I'm
Yeah, that's
showing off so you
sweet.
can see it. This is not for sale. This is the belt of the week. This is in my collection. One of
Mine
two
has
that
the
I-
blue backing.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the blue backing with mine. I wanted it, but I wanted the original. But I think it's prettier. I probably should have done it, but I wanted this to look like the original as much as possible. But Phil, this is one of 2 I have. Mayon Belts made these plates. I put them on my leather. One's on the other one's on the black strap with the red backing.
So we can make that happen if you
Yeah,
want it.
yeah. Get you one from Mayon and get you one from Unique. Unique does a beautiful NWA TV. They're a little bit different sizes, but they're both beautiful.
You can either have it on Mark's leather or the belt maker's leather.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I actually re-leathered this one and the Unique together at the same time. There
Thank
wasn't
you,
a
Rob.
whole lot of difference. There's a little bit of difference, but it's just
I
kind of depends what you
guarantee
like.
you hold that belt, you're not going to put it down.
I keep picking it up. So
I'm going to pull the Gianni.
You pulled a Gianni, Richard?
you know, shopping.
I know, the doctor said it'll heal.
Oh.
Haha.
I still don't think he's healed.
I like what
Oh,
you did
no.
there.
Yeah.
He's always available, Mark.
He's always available. That's right.
Mhm.
He's always available.
Cease and desist.
Well, I got to say to all you guys, that are dealing with the cold weather, some people are dealing with all the snow, like CJ and that. Stay safe out there, guys, on the road.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
if you don't have to be out on the road, don't go out.
Right.
Yeah.
Even crazy people like me love snow. Send some my way.
I know what you just saw, Mark.
Yeah, I just looked.
Was that a zucchini or what?
I gotta quit. I gotta quit doing that during the show.
The look on his face.
I just realized you guys were laughing. I had to go look.
I try not to do it, but when I hear Andy's laugh, I know something's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's like the mad
Diabolical.
scientist.
He's got that
He's like,
diabolical laugh, man. Yeah.
You know, they put that guy in the general insurance commercial.
Yeah,
he's grown up.
Yeah,
oh, I didn't know that. The more you know.
The more you know.
The more you know. The more you grow.
Quit posting in the chat.
Let me see a damn receipt.
Yeah. Here's that Dome Globe, another picture of it if you're interested. Like I say, hit me up after the show or check it out on the sales post tomorrow.
Dome Globe.
I also posted this in Dream Championship Bill's Facebook page. So, but with that, we're out of time, guys. The plan is to have Gary Sutton on next week. He said he wanted to come on, and he wanted to come on next week. So
don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Yeah, tune in.
It's not written in stone yet, but it looks like we will be having him on. We're still going to work out some stuff. That's what he wants to talk about. But it should be a good show.
Could be a
So-
great.
Brian, if you're out there, we want you on the show, man.
Yeah, be sure you tune in, but don't let your kids watch.
We will do. We will have a disclaimer.
Thanks for watching, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Platinum
you.
stuck
Thanks,
around for the
Chris.
whole show. I can't believe it.
Thank you, Platinum.
Yeah, Platinum the whole
man.
show. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
thank you.
But tune in next week. Hopefully, we'll have Gary Sutton on. That's the plan as it stands right now. Unless he changes his mind, but I'm assuming he still wants to go on, so it should be a great show. And there may be an appearance by Mr. What I call him, the tinfoil hat boy. Maybe
He might appear.
he might appear. Just depends on if his
Never
agent
know.
is asking for too much money. So, but with that, guys, on behalf of Andy, Grandpa. Grandpa, I can't get past the grandpa. And Richard, I want to thank you guys for watching tonight and tune in next week for another hopefully great show. So until then, we'll see you. Stay safe, please, and have a
Stay
wonderful.
safe. Thanks for tuning in.
Leave it
Go
better
get
than
that.
you found it.
Use
Yep,
that
have a
coupon
great
code.
weekend, everybody.
Good night, everybody.